Alrighty, folks. Sound the alarm. We are live 2 days in a row. As promised, we're going to try and hit all the dungeons here on Hardcore Doomhowl. We definitely need to get a ZF, considering we just haven't got luck in any of the loot. I would like to try and get a Mara Princess. The problem is we're not the one with Scepter, and I don't really feel comfortable tanking it at even 47. I think Princess is, what, 51? It depends on the comp, as always, but I think we'll be okay. We did boon up last night before we got off. The reason why we got off is because they delayed world buffs by like 20 minutes. So I just didn't really want to sit there. We were already sitting there for quite some time. So we were AFK for like basically 25 minutes in the middle of the stream waiting for world buffs. The classic experience, man. But we're going to try and find some dungeons. We'll see what we can find. We're officially hitting dad hours here, so we should be able to find some bodies. This guy's asking the right questions, man. I asked if he wants to heal ZF, and he says, "You got a good group?" I ain't even mad at him, man. We've had some sketchy groups for some reason. I ain't even mad at him. We've been getting pretty unlucky as far as finding decent items for play in the auction house. I'm assuming just a lot of people are soaking them up. These aren't terrible, but 8 gold, eh. Also, these are actually pretty good. Obviously the attack power buff is really nice here, but sweet child of mine. We are going to play some Divorced Dad Rock today on Twitch.
Good day to you.
We'll see what we can get into, man. Like I said, I'm down to do a Mara Princess. It really just kind of comes down to if we find the bodies for it. Doucher 3, guildless, by the way. Nice. Pretty much has all the 0.5 except for helmet, which I wouldn't even be mad. I mean, this would be a helmet I would pick up too. SGC. Okay. Cool. I'm surprised they're guildless though. I mean, that guy has lived in Upper Blackrock Spire, you can tell. I'm surprised he's guildless. We're 1 bar from 47. We could try and just hit 47 before we go. Not really ready yet to do Searing Gorge, and I'd rather do Searing Gorge with world buffs anyways, just make it easier. What is something we could do that would just hit us a bar? It is rested too. I guess we could go over to the other side and just wait. We could do Waste Wander as well, although with the rogues it can be incredibly sketchy. Hey, what up, Dari? Good to see you, man. Trying to get an or a ZF group going, but there is nothing to work with right now at this time. Actually, you know what? Nope. We're going to keep our Hearth because we might need it for ZF. Seeing how some of these groups have been, we're going to keep it. It's like the 5th. I just logged in and this is like the 5th message I've seen. No world buffs today? No world buffs today? Server's dead. Like there hasn't been some like the last like 4 days. Server's dead? It is Tuesday though as well, so I feel like a lot of people are raiding on potentially retail, TBC, even classic era. Tuesdays are usually pretty low-key days when it comes to streaming, but also on hardcore for sure. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if we don't get much done today. Just a guy casually fishing out there with his best friend. Alright, LFG has turned from servers dead, no world buffs to talking about if men can get pregnant. Okay. Alright. That's how you know the server's alive though, man. Because if you got trolls like that, you know, that means that there are people playing. So, in a weird way, seeing trolls is a good thing. I always like when it rains in Duskwood. Wizluck. I feel like we've played with that player before. Wizluck. Just sounds incredibly familiar. Nope, and he's gone. But he also did queue up for like 5 different things. Yeah, if we can't find DPS for ZF, we might be in trouble here. Especially at peak hours. Like I said, I feel like Tuesday is just the ultimate raiding day anyways for any expansion, so it's hard to find people just doing other stuff. Wish there was a way you could just browse with being listed. You can't do both. Be curious to see if there's like a Mara Princess group going or something. I probably could tank it with world buffs. It might be a little sketchy, but getting the Thrash Blade would be just massive for us. I gotta be honest with you, I don't even remember if we've been the Desolates on this character. Yeah, we have. Oh yeah, duh, because we did the Bonebiter quest, so yeah, of course we've been there. Sheesh. We haven't even got a whisper. We haven't got a single whisper. Not even from like an underleveled person or an overleveled person. Just no whispers at all. Hey, what up, Adam? I'm using, it's called Neat Plates. It's an add-on called Neat Plates, and then I'm using the neon theme. So it's not Plater. I don't touch Plater. A lot of people ask me for tips and tricks on Plater, and it's really hard to explain to people. Especially like new players. It's just not worth it. Plater can be really complicated for new players. What the fuck? Dude, these trolls are getting crazy, man. These trolls are getting, well, bots, you know what I'm saying? These bots are getting creative. Now you got bots saying, I love the stream, but I'm on the way home. Add me on Discord. What? That's crazy. Yeah, of course, Adam. So Neat Plates, all one word, and then it's called the... There's like 8 different themes you can use to edit. I use the neon theme. It gives you like all the neon colors, and you can change it however you want. I really like it. It's very clean. It's very easy to manage. We're going to hit 47 while we wait. This is interesting, man. Usually ZF is a pretty quick fill, but we're not getting anything. We haven't even got a single whisper. But like I said, we should know Tuesdays are pretty chill. And by chill, I mean kind of just dead. Interesting. You really don't see people use brute force. He must be leveling maces because he's really struggling on that gorilla. We're just gonna go kill some Naga down here. Just a level. A 52 hunter? Yes. That's just a little too much, man. That's no XP. Why would a 52 hunter want ZF? And he just messaged me saying he has mallet too. I mean, which could be huge for us. It just seems like a bad idea though. That just smells like ripping threat. What guild is he in? Self found to the end is his guild name. Don't think I've ever heard of that guild before. I mean, do we really want to pick up a 52 hunter? Are we that desperate now, boys? We might be. But I mean, at that point, are we really looking for XP? I mean, really, we're just kind of chasing loot and ZF at this point. I mean, the XP is good. We'll still get great XP, don't get me wrong, especially at 47. It's like prime ZF. But pretty much all of that goes out the window at the 52 hunter. And he went offline anyway, so it works out. I was really debating that. I mean, it's nice to have like a DPS carry like that, especially in hardcore, because for some reason we get some real special groups when it comes to ZF. I don't know what that's about, why that is, but where are they all at? What was that? That man just battle shot? Don't see this pattern very often. Very odd. But it is cool looking. It's like your prototypical like bandit mask, but you don't really see white ones. So it is pretty cool looking. We're just leveling while we try to find a group, but As of right now, there is nothing. There's a 46 hunter named Tams. I feel like we've played with that player before as well. Name sounds awfully familiar. I don't really want to use world buffs for the ZF, but if we have to. Rather just get away with using giants and greater agility, to be real with you. It would have to be another situation where we really need to find some DPS carries. Just because, again, we're about to get our first point for tactical mastery, which is huge. It's not incredibly a lot of rage when we switch over, but it's enough to get a pummel out, that for sure. Or at least be able to whirlwind distance and then get some rage going to use revenge or whatever, so... Won't you go? Nope, you didn't see that. You definitely didn't see me just waste a bandage there on when I had a rend on me. You didn't see that. Nope, that didn't happen. You guys are imagining things. That 46 mage, where? Under Hot Pot. Bro, what are these guilds? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's a dual boxer. That mage. It's kind of the last thing we want to be dealing with, I'll tell you that. Won't you care? What up, RFS? Alright, 47. That means we should be able to get tack mastery now. Definitely helps with dual wield tanking. 1 point is 1 point. It's not a lot of rage, but it's enough. At least, like I said, to get a pummel off. So you just need to get one more melee swing. You should be able to get the pummel off. Thanks, RFS. I appreciate it, dude. Trying to get a ZF going here, but we're just not getting anything, man. Like, I think everybody kind of knows by now. Tuesdays are It's really hard to find people on hardcore or just streaming in general. Double warrior. There's a 51. Yeah, that's a dual boxer. 100% that's a dual boxer. Won't you come? We know the booze guy. He's a cool guy. We could just bring a ret paladin and lose all the gear again to another paladin. Won't you come? Surprised I'm not playing SOD EU. I know you're trolling. It's funny that the dudes that are running like the SOD event, they're not even playing SOD right now. They like half play SOD and then go half back to Minecraft. That should tell you everything you need to know. Oh, are you? My bad. I didn't know. My bad. All right, guys. Well, this is pretty brutal. Yeah, right. Just a breakfast and then they go play something else. Yeah. Get your prime sub. Let's go play something else. Won't you go? Oh, it's still just neat plates. It's the same thing. All right, so we are going. I'm confused, man. Got like 5 dudes asking. What the hell is going on? What the helly? What the helium? Whoa, 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 whoa. Died at 31. I'm sorry, Dark. Run it back, baby. What else you got to do? Ain't playing sod, are you? Tell me you ain't playing sod. There was, I mean, we could pick up Tams. Almost got to level 60, as in you died almost? You died close to 60, or... You're just almost there. Rains out the crazy train. Sorry, I got like 5 different groups trying to message me. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going to work here. We ended up leaving our original ZF group to merge with another 2 more warriors. Okay. And then I'm getting whispered to do a Mara Princess. But it's a Ret Paladin that wants to tank the Mara Princess, and he's reserving the ring. And I'm like, bro. Yeah, this is... we're just kind of all over the place right now. We've already lost too much shit to Paladins, man. We lost loot to Paladins last night. Probably going to lose more loot again this go around. Who the fuck knows, man? Am I going to be the last one there? Holy. Maybe not. I might be him. There's a lot of people on this layer, man. People eat at Chili's? Last time I had Chili's was like maybe 2.5 months ago, and it was one of the worst experiences. That place was ass. I think it's just where I live, though. You guys got to understand. Like, I say it all the time on stream. Like, I live in the middle of nowhere, man. So, like, when we go to neighboring cities, those are also, like, not big cities. So, I feel like when it comes to restaurants and stuff in general, I always just kind of get bad experiences. What are we dual wielding? Prong Reaver? God, I would never be dual wield right now if I was wearing Prong Reaver at 47. Holy. Ripsaw with the 1/2 of the Soul Thrays, actually. Which is actually pretty interesting because we have the 5% parry talents, and obviously you get a parry here, so we're rocking 6% parry, which, weirdly enough, is actually kind of good at a level like this. As a warrior on hardcore, I'm 58. How should I start farming my Prebis gear as a tank, as far as I only have Trinket with the 1% hit rating and the Ring from Mardon? Well, that's a great start. That's honestly a great start. What I would be doing, kind of at this point in hardcore, right? I don't know what your guild situation is like. I don't know if they're just going to throw you right into 20 mans. If I were you, I would start working on some of that 2.5. So I would get ready to start prepping yourself to do Ren runs. You can do LBRS to try and get the Belt of Valor or the Bracers of Valor to drop. And then you can easily flip those bracers to the heroism and get started with the 2.5. You can do that. Other than that, you can try, if you want, you can do some of your BRD arena runs. That's just something to do on the side as well. Really, if I were you, you have the two main pieces that you can get that are totally in your control right now. You were really lucky with the Mara Princess ring. And you got your Rune of the Guard Captain trinket. So from at that point, you're already looking pretty good. What I said is you should probably work on some of the 2.5. So try to run LBRS. Plus LBRS is good XP. If you plan on DPSing, you could also do a rare boss farm for LBRS to get the Ribbon Spike. That's a great starter weapon. In fact, we might actually do that with this warrior. If we can't find a way to get Edge Masters, we're probably just going to have to go gold mining helmet and grab the Ribbon Spike axe. So that's something else you can do too, is if you plan on DPSing, you can grab our Ribbon Spike axe, which is actually really good. And it brings an armor debuff. It procs actually a good amount too. And it's an armor debuff for everybody, not just you. So a couple things is I would try to farm a couple pieces of that Valor set. Ribbon Spike, if you want to do that. And then get ready, prepping yourself to have a... be ready to do Ren runs. Because Ren runs, you can get a lot of stuff. You can get the Valor Shoulders. You can get Dao Rens, obviously. Eye of Rend if you want it. Eating at Chili's is like eating at Sizzlers. I don't even know what Sizzlers is. What the hell is Sizzlers? I'm being serious too. I genuinely don't know what the hell is Sizzlers. Boom, 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 boom. My gear's a bit 40 to 50 dungeon and a couple green gear. Should I go Fury? Probably like you said in your videos. Yeah, if you're gonna be doing hardcore dungeons and you're rocking gear like that, you definitely would get more value out of having tactical mastery. I would probably hold off on Fury prop for now. I think you'll actually get pretty good value out of tactical mastery, being able to swap and have rage to do kind of whatever you want, rather than solely relying on being more of a DPS tank with lesser gear, right? Because you're just going to put yourself in more danger. Realistically, if I was you trying to start pre-bis hunting pieces like we've been talking about, I really do think you would actually get more value of just having tactical mastery alone. That way you can be more of a utility to your group as well, being able to swap Berserker and Pummel, or even if you wanted, you would get more value out of just two-hand tanking sweeping, right? So that's something to think about as well. But I do think with lesser gear like that, you definitely would be more valuable to the group as having tactical mastery just to have more utility, right? And I think with that as well, you probably could get away with using a shield in some of those instances, right? The problem is that you would probably have to be using the world buffs, just picking up world buffs and then using them for those dungeons. If you're going to throw on a shield. So realistically, like with your gear, if I were you, I definitely would go with the tactical mastery. But then also potentially use world buffs, just farm world buffs and use those while you're farming those dungeons. Instead of using them like as leveling tools, I would use them for the dungeons. That way you can get away with using a shield, right? Just because of the attack bar buff with the crit. Plus, it sounds like you're horde, so you know having a shaman with you would be ideal as well with the Wind Fury. So there's a lot more you could do on the horde side compared to alliance for sure. So I think there's a couple different ways you can take it. Alright, so we are DPSing this run. We have a 53 in our group, which is pretty high. But we know him, so. The other warrior knows that we are also rolling for plate gear. So once again, we have competition on our plate gear. Yeah, so again, if I were you, if you're rocking that gear right now and you don't have ways to get easy upgrades through the auction house, I would I would still go Fury, but I would go the arms route and pick up tactical mastery with it, get the 5 out of 5 with parry. That will be very useful. And then I would use the world buffs. Now, I don't know how much world buffs you're getting on the horde side, but on the alliance side, it's pretty much all the time. And I would basically just use those world buffs to help you tank, and then that way you can get away with using a shield for extra mitigation, because you will be getting essentially Oni, which is just a massive DPS increase, but also used towards threat, right? So, plus you have a Wind Fury totem at your disposal, so you can get away with even using a shield even more. Every night's triple buffs? Really? I thought on Horde it was kind of more of like a Wild West. Are you on Doomhowl? Everybody makes it seems like there is no scheduled world buffs. Like it's just all over the place. Like they just drop whenever the guild wants to drop them. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe they are wrong, I should say. Woohoo! Rocking double Gnome Warrior, baby. Let's go. This guy's geared out of his mind with the Satyr Whirlwind. I suppose I will pop consumes as well. Being in a DPS situation with only 1 point of tactical mastery, we'll pretty much just sit in Zerker here and be our pummel. I'll try my best to be totem duty, but that is definitely a nice thing about having a hunter. We also need to try and get our Fiery Blaze enchant tonight. I wonder if... maybe we should probably do that after this, actually. Don't see True Side Aura very much in Hardcore. It's a late game, but... this is going to be a good run, man. You never see pads stacked up together like this. Something's going to happen. We're going to get something to drop. I hope that helped, card. Hope I gave you a little bit of direction. Nice thing is I definitely feel like it's a little more optimal for Horde to farm Previs than Alliance for sure. But when it comes to raiding in itself, Paladin is just broken. I get one more parry on Bloodthirst, man. I'm a tweak. That's one way of clearing that place out. That's for sure. Let's see if we can see the gloves for the first time, man. We've not seen the gloves yet. Not one time. Knowing us though, we'll get like the gorilla pair. Fucking paladins, man. Intel strength. Hey, what up, Fart? Yes, sir. I said at the beginning of stream, man, sound the alarm. 2 streams in a row. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We're trying to hunt some gear here. We lost some of it to the Ret Paladin. Well, no, it wasn't a Ret Paladin. It was an H-Bal. We lost DPS gear to a H-Bal last night. So we're trying to get some of that tonight. But the problem is there's 2 other warriors in here, so we'll see how that goes. We shall see. That is an interesting cloth piece. Sometimes you gotta be careful because you get one of them that spawns through the damn mountain. And they can't come while you're killing boss. Wow, lucky. Getting a Crusader proc? Sheesh. Holy! Those are huge! Of power, man. Don't see those very often. Will we win him, though? We're going against another warrior. Sheesh! We got him. Yup, we got him. Of power, man. 48 attack power on those. Plus, we're going to throw an enchant on them. Just straight gas on those, baby. Wait, why is Dust Wraith up here? What? Oh, the cane. Sheesh. Getting some great drops, man, for everybody. They for everybody. Appreciate everyone in stream. Thank you guys for being here, man. We got a solid group. I know a couple of these people. I know Tam's from like beginning of Doomhowl, and Booze is just a guy who watches my videos. So it's really cool seeing him progress as a player. Now he raids and all that, so that's cool. It's genuinely awesome. Sometimes I don't think about it too much, but it's genuinely crazy, and just it feels really good how many people I've just kind of helped in the classic community. And TBC. I guess you could put TBC in classic community now, but it's just really cool. Like the amount of messages I get and just things like that. I'm just really thankful that I'm able to help so many people, you know. So thank you guys for watching stream, watching the videos, you know, everything, man. I'm just glad I can help people. Yeah, those gloves are awesome, man. Those are all gas, no break gloves. You throw on a 5 strength on those, you're getting 58 attack power. 58 attack power in a pair of gloves. I was gonna say, God, I hope we let the mobs come up because our AoE DPS is ass outside of 30-second CDs. Holy. Can you imagine? I told you, man, it was going to be a good run. You don't see Pats patting together like that. We had 2 instances. I know it sounds really stupid, but we've had 2 instances of patrols in ZF. There's tons of patrols in ZF, but they were both stacked right on top of each other. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And then what do you know? Lo and behold, the gloves drop. We win them. But I don't know, man. I'm thinking last boss. I'm thinking last boss drops the other half of our soul thrays, man. How crazy would that be? How crazy would that be? This man's got a pair of Valor. I'm assuming they probably don't go for that much. Probably like, what, 5 gold? Maybe. 5 gold, 6, 7 gold, maybe. He's got ring already? Wow. Okay. This guy's a gamer. Must have got a lucky drop. Honestly debating if it's even worth sending an Alderman other than for something to do on stream. Is it worth dying to stream an Alderman? Probably not. I think this group wants to clear tombs as well, so you never know. Could get a drop of something. It's always potential. There's always potential. XP hasn't been great. Obviously, we came in here with nothing, so 3 bars. And we're not getting gas again, so I won't get the gas turn-in quest. Won't get our carrot on a stick. That's okay, though. There is apparently a ZG only coming out in 15 minutes on Alliance side Doomhowl, but it might be Horde. I don't know. Regardless, you can get the buff anyways. So if anyone's interested in that. No, apparently they've switched it. Somebody is going to drop an Oni for them. Frontier is dropping an Oni with the other guild. That's what LFG is saying. So apparently we are getting world buffs now. I already have them, but if you want world buffs, Dari, if you want world buffs, like on your hardcore tune, you can get them in 15 minutes. A lot of people are offer free summons, so. Officers of good vibes, fresh coffee, please whisper me. Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in trouble. Poor struggling SF warrior looking for a summon to BB. Nice thing is we do have a dwarf priest. We do get fear ward just in case we end up getting feared from the acolytes. Looks like we have 4 of them. I can count, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, need to die. Those get all healing aggro at the same time. All cast 4 shadow bolts on a healer. I'm not saying it's going to kill them, but it'll do a lot of damage. Nice thing too is we do get our troll temper turn in. So we do get a little bit of XP turn in. We should still get like another bar and a half from these bosses, so about 47 and a quarter. The only thing you need to be careful of is the damn goblin, man. My goblin just sets us up for failure every time, man. Don't get me started on last night. Woo-wee. Good vendor item, man. We need the gold bad. This guy's name is Piss My Pants. Alright. Alright. We'll say as the game has progressed, we've been definitely getting more interesting names. Wow, look at that. We got a dispel. Holy, they exist. They exist. All right, guys. Boss is coming up. I feel obligated to pass on Big Bad because he let me take the shoulders. I mean, he is essentially using worse shoulders than I am. I feel like I should just do my part. Regardless of us getting shafted last night, I feel like I need to do my part and help the warrior community out and just let the guy get shoulders. Although the guy is, I mean, he does have Crusader on Whirlwind, so he definitely has some money. Somebody leveled. Was it the cat again? Might have been the cat again. Alright, boys, what are we going to get? I got a vibe it's gonna be like Chief's Enforcer, man, or the Lycan. Yep, Lycan. Good for the hunter, though. I guess. Goblin must have died already. That's a huge W. That little fucker. What I've done. Can't help but think of Transformers when this song comes on. And she's walking away, of course.
Charge forth.
You end up winning shoulders anyways, so nice. So everybody got a little bit of something outside of booze. I think he's just here to help the guildie, or his friend. I don't know who it is, guildie, friend, same thing. So we got a little bit of everything. We are going to clear graves, though. As long as they are level 46, they do have a chance of dropping Edge Masters. I'm not saying that's ever going to happen in here, but... Are you raiding tomorrow? I don't know, you tell me. I'm not sure. I'm not going to pug 5 people, so probably not. Wash away. Guess we'll just full clear it on Sunday. I do not care. How many do we have signed up? 20? 21? I don't even think any of the zombies are 46 in here. I'm happy though we did get some massive gloves. This kitty cash is leveling crazy, man.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Not that guy? Oh, I got news for you, bro. I am that guy. I am him. Nice. We got a crit on our use, or our chance on hit on Ripsaw. Don't see that very often. Bet your ass I'm yoinking this loot. I'm broke. Bitch, you broke. Shut up. What a powerful. Yeah, sorry. Thanks for following, man. Sorry about the hardcore thing. That's pretty crazy, though. You guys got some big old nuts, though. You know, keep going with the deaths early. What'd you have, like 29? Or, no, maybe not 29. A little bit over 30 for Ragnaros. That's pretty cool, man. So shout out to you guys for keeping it going. But yeah, we've we did Stonecore. We were hanging out there for a little bit. But within like a week, I already knew it wasn't gonna go anywhere. To be honest with you. We kind of just figured, unfortunately, when there is like streamer ran things like that, unless they are diehard for the program, kind of like, you know, Grace for Days, really isn't many out there that are like him. It kind of just falls apart, right? So like Stonecore fell apart within like 2 weeks because there was just nobody willing to actually lead it. I know that they still have like 60s and stuff over there, but it's not really going to go anywhere. So, but yeah, Doomhowl, we actually came back over to Doomhowl too. Unfortunately, we moved a lot of our raiders off of Doomhowl to go to TBC. One of the biggest mistakes I've ever done. So we are re-leveling a tune over here, basically. But yeah, we miss hardcore raiding a lot, so here we are. Yeah, population's good. I was playing with a guild called the Exiles on Skull Rock on the Alliance side. They're like one of the only raiding guilds over there. But we were playing non-SF because they were just looking for extra raiders. So I was like, okay, well, I'll make a tune. Like, just help me out a little bit, and I'll see what I can do. And it took us 2 hours to find a Stockades group. 2 hours. It took us 2 hours to find a Stockades group because the self-found players wouldn't play with the non-SF, and then they obviously wouldn't play with the human because they just not allowed to do that or whatever. So it took us 2 hours to find a Stockades run. I was like, yeah, I'm good on this. So we hopped out, and we're back on Doomhowl. But we also raid log TBC, so we're kind of all over the place. Yeah, they're cool people for sure. I've helped a couple of them like perform better on Warrior and stuff like that too. So, pretty cool. A lot of them, or a couple of them, have like been watching my videos and stuff, or do watch my videos. So, it's always cool to see. Our biggest problem with this tune right now is figuring out if we're just gonna hate ourselves and try to grind Edge Masters out. Kill like 10,000 mobs, see if we magically get a pair. Otherwise, just take that money and flip it into a gold mining helmet, and then what we'll do is we'll just farm the Butcher and Lower Blackrock and get Ribbon Spike and go from there. I think that will be the cheaper option just because we don't have money over here. I'm with nobody right now. I used to raid with Collective. They like clear knacks and stuff. I was playing with them, and then I was playing with Resolve for a little bit before they fell apart. Been kind of all over, man. I honestly kind of consider myself like a mercenary. I kind of just go where guilds need me and I help them out. What up, Matt? You make me blush, man, every time you say that. I convinced this group to do graves just in case we would see some sick BOEs. We did get a journeyman's backpack, but obviously that can't be rolled on. Just somebody grabbed it and got lucky. What I've done. Yeah, I've been getting invited by the Chud Core, whatever thing that is, but I think I'm good on them. And we ran into a couple players that were just like, just putting us in danger. So we're good on that, I think. So I'm kind of just chilling. I'm already talking to like collective and stuff to get right back into raiding, so we'll see what's going on. What up, Ford? Nah, nobody died. Luckily. They need the expertise? I don't know if there's expertise in a guy like pulling mobs in here with a bubble and then laughing about it. I don't think that's expertise. I just think that's people trying to kill people. So. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really have commitments right now. I'm just leveling. We did just get a sick, nasty pair of gloves, though. We got the vice grips. Of power, though. You don't see of power very often. So with a 5 strength enchant on them, we're not going to spend 7 strength. But 5 strength enchant, we're getting 58 attack power on a pair of gloves. All gas, no brakes, man. All gas, no brakes. I mean, something like that, though, is what keeps Doomhowl going, right, is the amount of world buffs. Because, you know, you see people complaining in LFG all the time, like, oh my god, you need world buffs to play hardcore. But, like, honestly, there's nothing better than cracking open an ice-cold Coke Zero, starting like a fresh warrior. You're already level 12. You get a pair of world buffs, and you're just enjoying the night pumping. Like, there's really nothing better than that. I hate how people, like, have these weird standards or, like, goalposts when it comes to playing hardcore. Who gives a fuck if you have world buffs, dude? Like, genuinely, who gives a shit if you use them? It's just, I don't know, man. But I do think that is something that keeps people coming back to Doomhowl. It was up to 4 layers last week. Is stuff like that. Yeah, they hate self-found players or whatever getting world buffs, but then they're getting mob tagged behind the scenes. Yep. Basically. Yeah, basically. Are we gonna kill or are we gonna run out? Are we just running? We're killing? Running? Killing? Running? Killing? Alright, killing. Grinding Westfall and hardcore is so peak. That's how I feel about Crossroads. I'll always be a Horde player at heart, man. It never changes. Eventually I'll go back to Doomhowl hardcore on the Horde side, but not right now. It's not my calling right now. I wish I could stream TBC more, to be honest with you. There's just nothing to stream. It's unfortunate, but outside of like arenas, you really don't see anybody streaming TBC. You'll see the same thing with Wrath, though. Give it like 2 months of Wrath after the previous farm hype and stuff like that. You won't really see anybody streaming Wrath either. It's just kind of how it goes. Where Where's our other player? Did I start a trend, man? Is everyone going with the unpainted Mechanostriders now? Those things are sick. All right, so we can go get our Fiery Blaze enchant now, or we can, I guess we can see if there's just a Mara Princess group. I don't know how I feel about tanking it at 47, but with world buffs, it should be fine as long as we got a half-decent group and a healer that doesn't stand in silence. Should be okay. Let's take a gander here and see what we got. I'm assuming that's a princess run, and they're rocking double 56 warrior, which means that they both want ring. Princess run, just want my crash blade. I don't know, they didn't answer. I told them I wouldn't take ring, I just want my trash blade. Double warrior for Oldemon, and then nothing else but lower level. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna do that. Trying to convince them to bring me in. They want a caster DPS. It's like, Mara Princess, you don't need a caster DPS, man. 45 mage with the rank 1 Frostbolt requesting me to duel. Yeah, I'm good on that. Let's see. Actually, I was gonna look. Are these better than the Valor ones? There's no way, right? Nah. Actually, kinda. Outside of getting the extra spirit and stuff, but. Oh, Dari, you remember how you were asking me what Icy Enchant looks like? That's what it looks like. It's pretty cool. You don't see it very often. Not sure why a mage has it, but that's Icy. Looks pretty cool on certain stuff.
What can I do for you?
Alright, well, we can't really find anything. I don't think they want us, so we'll just hearth. But if they invite us last second, we'll have to go all the way across continent again. I'm going to keep yapping and see if I can get in there. I'm going to keep pushing it. Come on, I know you want to invite me.
Welcome.
Actually, you know what we need to do? Let's do our bandages. We'll buy some time here, see if they give up and just invite me. Sometimes you just gotta be a little pushy, man. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Warrior left? Come on, bro, bring me in. Bring me in. Bring me in. Come on. Come on. Come on. I just want that blade. I'll pass on the ring, I promise. I just want that. I want that goddamn trash blade. These would be sick nasty too if nobody wants them. These are insanely underrated. These pants. Insanely underrated. This is always one of my favorite flights. Going from Teneris around. It's really one of the only ones you go like through the middle of the sea. It's really cool. We're gonna meet the boat right there. I'm gonna keep pushing to get an invite through these. I don't know if they're gonna fall for it though. It sucks. Oh well. I honestly genuinely just want the blade. Getting Thrash Blade would be huge. Problem is putting in the off-ad would be kind of troll, but could be some crazy burst if we get it to proc. If they don't answer, we'll just go see if we can get someone to do our Fiery Blaze enchant quest with. And try and find a run later or something. How many people do we have signed up for TBC Raid? 21? Is there anyone from Guild we're missing? Just that mage we picked up. Shocker, we picked up a mage and then he just doesn't come back to raid. I mean, we'd have a full raid if Tip and the others didn't come. I mean, we could bring the Tibby guy. Oops, lost chat. There it is. Wait, what am I doing? Yikes. I'm spacing out.
What can I do for you? Safe travels. Good day to you. See you around.
Everybody's favorite part of the stream. I'm gonna go turn the light on and grab some water while this is channeling, boys. I'll be back. What I've done. We should be able to get runecloth bandages now. Feels like I spent an unhealthy amount of my life watching a progress bar.
How are you?
Yep. Or your experience bar. Damn, they picked up a Ret Pauladine. Want a tank Mara Princess? I don't care about ring. Just want trash blade. Weren't you just level 63 earlier? All right. Well, this guy is offering to tank it at 56. He says, one of the nicest things I've ever seen somebody say. He says, I'm just trying to help people. I'm just trying to help people get their ring. That's crazy. He says, I'm just trying to help people get their princess ring. Wow. I don't see that very often. Especially in a hardcore setting, man. That's pretty crazy. This guy's offering to be a little bit of everything. I don't know, man. I like how there's certain classes that are flexible, dude, but I feel like a lot of them just use that as an excuse to just roll on whatever they want. Dari knows. Dari knows those shamans. Those goddamn shamans. Yeah. Yup. Sounds about right. I probably shouldn't head over here yet because it does take... Mar Princess is definitely one of those that takes forever to fill. I'll ask him again, even though he probably just doesn't want to do it, but... He didn't answer the first time. Woo! I was about to fall off the edge there. There it is. There's another Soul Thrace. Dude, I'm telling you. I don't know if they have buffed Soul Thrace drop chances in hardcore, but you only see Soul Thrace in hardcore. I swear. I rarely would see it in servers where you could just spam ZF. Oh my god. Mermaid Signet with the scale boots. Holy. Jesus, pal. Another one! Another Soul Thrace! What the fuck? I'm telling you, dude. This shit is buffed in hardcore. That's two of them in the same spot. Hell no. Yeah, this shit's dumb buffed in hardcore. There's no way. It makes no sense. Like, these are almost becoming like just a droppable sword by itself. That's crazy. Two in the same exact spot on the same layer. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we had this for a while. Chromatic Flight, really useful. Oh, Wind Shear Cave, don't see that very often. $60 down. I don't know if we're going to fill this just because so many people want the ring. That's all people care about. Don't blame them, but god damn. Sheesh. This is not gonna fill, boys. I have my doubts. The part that sucks is you come back over to this continent, there's just nowhere to grind. While we wait. The only thing we have left is our Naga quest, which I don't even want to risk that right now. I guess we do have our Yetis, but it's really about it. We could do our Guardian, although it takes 2 Harpies in the wrong spot. We're dead. We'll keep trying, though. It would be nice to get our blade and get that out of the way. What we should have checked is the price on gold mining helmet. Appreciate everyone watching stream. Thank you guys for being here. I tried to get on a little bit earlier today, but got busy. Nyum. 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 It's Afra. Hello, Afra. Hardcore dads. Dads that raid. Yikes. I don't know about that one. There's a guy. Mara Princess? And he's gone. Oh, there he is. Hell yeah. It's hard to start this group because nobody wants to run with us because they all want the ring to themselves. Sounds like a movie series I know. Sounds like a movie series, I know. Alright, we got a healer. We just need 2 DPS, man. I genuinely don't care if they roll on the ring. I just want to get this filled. Come on now. That's it. I'm going diving. We're going to look for some mages or something. Mara Princess. We're just digging. Mara Princess. One of these is bound to answer. Dumbledore? Yeah, he's got to answer. I think we've played with this Nar guy before. Oh, bet. Let's go! Just see one more. We're actually going to fill this. Holy! Come on, please stay together, group. Stay together. We can do this. Stay together.
See you soon.
Just need one DPS. Come on, man. One DPS. That's it. We're going digging. So far away. Come on, one person. Man, I don't even care if it's someone that needs ring. I just want one person to whisper. Come on. Come on. Yeah, for real, Frigid. Jesus, man. This is brutal. Not one person. Not a hunter. Not a Rhett Pauladine. Nothing. Can tell it's a Tuesday night, man. Everybody's raiding. Can definitely tell it's a Tuesday night. Appreciate everyone in the stream. Thank you guys for being here. As always, we're trying to get a Mara Princess going here. We just need one DPS. Just one DPS. There's got to be one player out there that needs this. Oh, death on... potentially on Golem Lord. Oh, that's another one. They're wiping. Feels like a Petri didn't work there. Come on, man. I cannot believe we can't find a single DPS for this. Not a hunter, not a rogue, not another warrior. Nothing. This guy's name, he just messaged me. I got a 51 mage. His name is Backshot Moms. Okay. Another 60 death. AQ death. Unfortunate. Got a little Fire Festival crit buff. Sheesh. This guy's for real, for real. That boy pumping. Cell found for moms. Okay. This guy loves his moms. I mean, I can't blame him. Can't blame him. Got a little Linkin Park playing in the background. Sheesh. This guy doesn't have darn port yet? Really? That sucks. Alrighty, well, we got a while to go. We got to wait for him to get all the way down to BB to fly across. Take boat, fly. It's going to be a little bit for sure. It's going to be just a little bit. Maybe all I need is a little bit of this, a little bit of... Here is our healer. He's got the shield. Cool. 20 intel robes. Sheesh. Pretty solid loot. Not too bad.
Excellent.
All right. Our princess coming up, boys. We just gotta wait for people to get here. We tried really hard to get any DPS. The only DPS we could find is 2 self-found mages. Little interesting, but hopefully they get the loot. We didn't even try to... I promise, Scout's Honor. Scout's Honor. We didn't even try to make it a group where I was the only one that needed ring, but that's just kind of how it turned out. The only whispers we got were from 2 mages. Dead server. Oh no, we're down to 2 layers. Dead server, boys. We lost a layer. Sod's taking over, I guess, for a month. Hooray! Oh yeah, I forgot the NBA draft is on tonight. The Grizzlies took Boozer at 3. Yikes, man. Bulls taking Caleb Wilson. That's a great pick. That's a great pick for the Bulls. Hopefully it pans out. Sod kind of buns. I just think it's interesting how like you can just hit 25 in one day and raid BFD, and I don't know, man. It's like what's the end goal with that? Have the streamers even said what their end goal is? I think it's funny how like they have a couple streamers running it and then they play like half the day and then the other half the day they go play Minecraft. Like that should just tell you everything you need to know. Right? I think they're just bored. That is an interesting guild name. That's our tank, by the way. It's one of the most interesting guild names I've ever seen. Ooh, good gear, though. Jericho, dummy hunter that will get your group killed. Don't group with them. Dude, I feel like the last the last 5 to 10 minutes, there's been like 3 different people calling people out for being shit players. Jesus. What up, Ugly? I whispered Cockstar and told him Tibby can come if he wants, because it just seems like we need bodies, but it's kind of crazy how that mage potentially isn't showing up after coming to 1 raid. Maybe everybody just hates us, bro. Oh, God. We got a sword and board. Hell yeah. This guy's got some crazy gear, dude. really lucky on drops. Ugh. DPS looking for LBRS 3 boss spam. Yeah, I can't wait to be doing that. That's what we're going to be doing. I have a feeling we're not going to get edgies, obviously. I mean, the chance of us getting edgies are insanely small. But, I want to go gold mining helmet. We'll go gold mining helmet to Riven Spike. I guess that will be the move. See, not here yet. He's still waiting for boat. Holy moly. He must have just missed it when he got there. We got a pretty solid group, though. I mean, it's not like anything crazy. As far as like anything that stands out in a bad way. We're not going to let the bodies hit the floor because we're not dying. So we're going to go ahead and change the song. In fact, that just gave me some really bad vibes. I think we should just change the playlist. There's no reason for Bodies by Drowning Pool to be coming on right before we're running a dungeon. There's just no way. That should not be happening. That is the ultimate sign that we need to change the playlist. Nope. 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 We ain't doing that. What up, Obtuse? Guild fell apart, so I gotta find a new one. What guild? If you don't mind me asking. Or what server? Alliance on Dream Scythe? That sucks, man. I think it's gonna be pretty common within the next couple weeks. Some guilds are just gonna fall apart, get bored, unfortunately. WoW, I mean, it's a problem too, because WoW offers so many versions of the game that some people, they get what they need, or they, you know, like this, we were just talking about this sod fresh event and stuff like that. Like people just, there's so many things that the game offers right now, which is a good thing. But from another standpoint too, it's just like these guilds, there's just, when you got players that just play 5 different things at once, it just kind of falls apart, you know? It's funny because a lot of people, including myself, want like seasonal servers, right? Like servers that, like they refresh, you know, every year or so. But then when you have situations like this where there's like 20 different things available for people to play, how are you ever going to keep a guild intact on a seasonal server like that, you know? Like on a seasonal server, it's people just are playing temporarily. Like it's just, I don't know. Like, how are you going to keep a guild together? But who knows? I don't know. I'm just yapping. I think but don't worry, Obtuse. I mean, it's happening everywhere. I mean, even in our guild on TBC, what has there been, like 5 or 6 people that we've recruited through our raids and then don't show up after the first raid for no reason? Don't get loot or anything. They just come to one raid and never come back. Never see them again. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure what causes people to do that or their thought process, but and it's got diamond floss too. Sheesh. All right, our mage has landed. Maybe we only got too much XP tonight. We definitely need to get a grinding session in. The thing is, where? Where is a good grinding spot for this level? We're not high enough yet to do the fur bogs, unfortunately. We need to get like 2 more levels. Even then, going there at 49 can be a little sketchy. Without the world buffs. That is so annoying. If he's flying to Nigel's point that it from Ratchet that it makes you stop at Theramore first, that's crazy. Oh well, at least we found a group, I guess. Could be worse. That's got to be ZG. Mask. Hey, Ugly, you're still in here? I thought Zug Life merged with you guys. Like that Troll Warrior was in Zug Life. I thought they merged with you guys. Or did just like a big piece of them come to you? Raid times being Eastern. Yeah, one problem with our guild, well, it's not really a problem anymore, but we have like a couple West Coasters, and then we have a couple people on East Coast. So, it was kind of hard tracking down our time, because one of them obviously had to be a weekend day, right? But then we have Wednesday, too. I don't know. I feel like we have 2 set raid days, but it's never consistent. Like sometimes if like Wednesday we don't have enough people, we'll just move it all and full clear it on Sunday or vice versa. So it is what it is. It's pretty laid back, to be honest. Almost here. Like 10 minutes out. 5 minutes out. You should be able to find something quick, though. I mean, everybody wants Resto Shamans. So I wouldn't worry too much. Sheesh. Level 57. Down to a Searing Ghoul. Pulled a Zaryu. Level 42 down to Terran Mill Death Guard. Holy shit, man. These deaths gotta stop. Also, I didn't know you could climb this. This would be a crazy game of I Spy. Hide my screen up here. Where am I at, guys? Come and try and find me. You would never know. This could be anywhere. No one would think it'd be at the corner of, like, the dwarf's face or whatever it is here. Do two-handers drop in Elwyn at all? Nope. Nope. Two-handers are banned from dropping in Elwyn. Didn't you know? Don't you know? Alright, 15 minutes later, our group has finally landed. Our mage is coming. I thought Darnport was 50. Maybe I'm wrong. What level do you get Darnassus Portal? Any Alliance enjoyers? I thought it was 50. This guy is just yapping, bro. I don't know what the hell he's saying. I need to remember to get those gloves enchanted. Do that by the end of the night. Should be able to find an enchanter. I'm surprised we're down to 2 layers, boys. Doomhowl dead, question mark? I think it's just the sod hype. It'll go away in about like 2 weeks. Give it about 2 weeks, people will get bored, streamers will quit playing. And I'll come right back. Anything good in here? Oh wait. Don't want to auto loot it. He's almost here. Feels like an eternity. Feels like half the stream we've been sitting here waiting for this guy. Dari, are you in stream still? Do you work tomorrow by chance? I asked if you work tomorrow. Play a little LOL later, maybe. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't say that. I said... Alright. Never mind. Forget it. There's our man in the distance. I think we started a trend. Now all I see is the unpainted striders. I think we started a trend. I think we brought the unpainted back. Hear me out. I think we are a trend setter. Good old classic experience, man. Finding a guy, waiting for 25 minutes to get here. Oh, Mithril chilling in here. All right, boys. Time to lock the fuck in. We'll see, Virus. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Kind of just want to get our Thrash Blade. Although, if we end up getting Gold Mining Helmet, we can't really use Thrash Blade. We'll just use the, we'll end up using, the axe off the Butcher in LBRS. We'll have to farm him, Butcher. Riven Spike. What up, T-Bud?
Ready
Welcome
to
to the stream,
work.
bro. Check DMs? Alright. Oh, are you cock? Alright. No, I really don't want to do the slight thing, man. It's just bad vibes everywhere. Ugly keeps telling me more things this guy keeps yapping about. It's just not a good look. Yeah, I don't care if TB comes. To be honest. I don't know. Whatever you think he'll perform better at DPS. You really think he'll be that bad? Or are you just assuming? Alright. Well, this is a great way to incorporate him since we're just doing TK anyways, so I mean... Angle, but... I haven't heard from that mage. I whispered him, or I DM'd him to make sure he was coming, but I haven't heard anything, so I don't know. I guess dude's just showing up for one raid and be done. The TBC experience, baby. Always liked this dungeon? Yeah, Murdon aesthetically is really cool. It's a nightmare, though, on hardcore. Why did I get improved Blade? I just realized I got improved Blade. Okay. Yikes. So we're looking really for two things off of Princess, either the legs or obviously our ring. It'd be huge if we saw the ring. Overall, we're just looking to use Thrashblade. I genuinely think we're going to have to go gold mining helmet route. But Thrashblade can be useful for now. I don't really want to put it in the offhand with Ripsaw. It's kind of a meme, but... I mean... That burst damage would be crazy if we actually land it. Yeah, Ripsaw is a great weapon, though. I don't know, man. It's kind of goofy. Double Mage SF for Nod is pretty good at Mar Princess. Inside of Dino Silence. DK looks pretty sick. Good to hear. What does he look like? Just like a massive femboy or something? We need the train, man. That's one thing we need to do after this run too, is probably just go train. Nice thing is we'll have a port. Preferably, I guess none of them have Darnassus portal. I thought Darnassus was a level 50 portal, but I guess not. So we'll have to come all the way back. I don't even know if we have Darnassus. We'll have to find a 60 in Stormwind or something for us there. Come all the way back down here. Turn it in, get Thrashblade. Which again, I'm going back and forth on Thrashblade because you can't put that, you really can't put it in the offhand. You just kind of can't. Is this guy Prot? This guy must be Prot. I swear I just saw a concussion blow. But he popped Death Wish too. He shouldn't have enough points. Maybe. That means he has no Fury Talents. Interesting. Okay. He's like an arms Prot. Oh my god, healer DC'd. What up, Oliver? We just lost the healer. All right. What up, Oliver? Blackstone ring? Maybe. I'm not going to get too excited about it. I would really just enjoy the legs. The legs would be huge for us. Plate legs, 20 strength, 18 stam. They're big. Unfortunately, I can't do much damage on this boss, especially being 3 levels below. I will Sunder, though. I will also Demo Shunt. I will also be a utility taunt. Huge. Yeah, it does feel good, Oliver. It'll be nice to run 60 dungeons again, hopefully. I don't want to think too far ahead. Anything can happen. Literally just one DC death away, you know? It does feel nice to be back into classic hardcore, though. Higher level. I miss my raiders a lot. I miss my raiders a lot. I think it'll be fun to theory, or usually like when I play hardcore, I'm always orc human, you know, so it's a little bit easier to gear. I think it's going to be more fun to theory craft with the gnome, to be honest. I honestly want to go gold mining helmet just to mess around and kind of craft with it a little bit, you know. It'll be kind of fun. There's no way we're going to afford a pair of edge masters. We'll try and farm them. Like, don't get me wrong. We'll definitely sit in Fellwood, kill satyrs for like 30 fucking years. See if we can magically get a pair to drop. But other than that, you know, we'll basically just use that farming money and use that towards a gold mining helmet more than likely, and then go farm Ribbon Spike. And that means we would have to put Seraphil, or, you know, potentially just save up for Deep Woods as well. That's actually a need for me. Maybe potentially save up for Deep Woods instead as well. It kind of depends. We have a different bunch of routes we could take. So. This guy's got Soul Thrays too! Bro, that's the 5th Soul Thrays we've seen today. I'm telling you, bro, they have buffed the shit out of the drop rate on hardcore. They have. 100%. Bro, what? Oh my god, we're dead. We're dead. Healer's griefing, boys. We're dead. Oh my god, bro. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? As I was just saying, Oliver. Dude, I told him 5 times healer was AFK. And he pulled. I said 5 times in the party chat. I said, bro, healer is AFK. You guys saw it pop up. That healer, if he doesn't despawn out, he's dead. Tank's probably dead. Nah, he left group. If he isn't dead now, he got out. Honestly, I thought we were going to die. I thought we were going to get a... They were going to throw a stone at us while we were hearthing, and then we were just absolutely cooked. Yikes, man. That is hardcore in a nutshell for you. Healer must have DC'd out. Probably wasn't even in combat. I mean, dude, I told him 500 times that the healer was lagging out. And now we wasted our lockout because we killed the first boss. So there goes that.
Here there.
Hey there.
Off with you.
Yeah. Well, Hearth actually saved us there. I mean, I don't know. I was almost worried Hearth was going to kill us there because they throw the stones, right? And it's a random target. So I had a feeling they were going to throw a stone at us. But no, we're good. Already used it, Oliver. I used it when I was playing the Ultra on this tune. Oh, we're good. Everybody lived. Could have been a ring on that prince body, man. Princess body. I mean, technically, we could still use my lockout and just go back in. And with the new group, and just tell them first boss is dead. We could. But I don't know if I want to go back in there after that, man. I mean, dude, I said 3 times, maybe even 4 times. I said, bro, healer is DC'd. He's still in there. The healer's still in there. There's no way. There should be nobody in his group. He should be gone by now. Interesting. Well. I mean, realistically, if Tank died there, I mean, it's kind of his fault, bro. I mean, we told him there's no healer. We told him. Multiple times. Dude pulled anyways. But what can you do? What can you do? Woo! Yikes, man. Just wasn't meant to be, I guess. I'm really surprised the healer survived there, because I would have just assumed the rock guys would have threw a boulder at him because he was there and put him in combat, but it didn't. So, I don't know. It's an interesting one for sure.
Go with honor, friend.
Oh, well. What can you do? Should get a group and go back in. Yeah, it's hard to find someone this late at night, especially with the scepter. I'll probably just save it. It's 5 strength to gloves, right? Yeah. 2 leather nether. Pushing those. So here. Woo, man. How alive are the US servers? They were at 4 layers last week. They're down to 2 this week, but I think that's just because of the sod stuff. What up, Dimitri? I think it's just because of the sod stuff going on right now. Where the hell is my trade window? There it is. Trying to learn warrior? Hell yeah. Well, you came to the right place, man. That's for sure. Got tons of videos for you. Check these gloves out, boys. Vice grips of power. Yeah, you have to watch some like stream. Goddamn, level 55 down. You have to watch some stream VODs for sure. We're not really playing the right way right now. We went dual wield a little bit early, so we're missing things like tactical mastery. So it's a little difficult to be stance dancing and do some solid DPS. 5 strength on these, so 10 AP. We're getting 58. I'm sorry, I cannot count. We're getting 58 attack power on these boys. Check that shit out. 58 AP on a pair of gloves. Holy. Apparently a lot of DCs happening on the other side too. Yikes. Was Kush raiding or something? Let's see if we can find a stat bow for cheap, but I don't see one. Nothing worth, at least. Nothing worth paying that much for. Ooh, that's a nice one. Where'd that go? Yikes. They want 20 G's for that? Out of their fucking minds, man. Damn, that's a crazy one. 14 ranged AP for 2 gold. I feel like that's kind of a steal. Especially compared to this one. 3.0 attack. The sniper rifle has a 3.0 attack speed? Wow. That's actually pretty crazy, man. Level 60 down. Did his guild like have the Petri out of BWL or something? Or are you just like, you mean like on the death log? Is he still raiding? Why don't I see him live? Why does it not show me that he's live? Oh, there it is. They logged out before the next poll? Oh, okay. That's why there's a lot of people watching this stream. They're probably thinking they wiped or something. Everyone's probably like, oh, what's going on? So there's still so many hate watchers when it comes to hardcore raiding, man. Oh yeah, one thing I was gonna check. I was gonna check the price on the Bracers of Valor really quick. That's what we really came here to do. For high level DPS, no, not really. But like when you're 47 and you rely like on a lot of utility, like just swapping out to intercept or a pummel, things like that. If you go Fury too early, you're really not gonna have tactical mastery, right? And if you do, then you're missing prime Fury talents like Death Wish, Bloodthirst, or Flurry, right? Then what's the point of you being Fury at that point? So if you go Fury a little too early, you're gonna be missing out some prime talents, and one of those is your stance mastery. So especially when you're tanking and you can't really swap to anything or do anything, it can be kind of a pain. These are really going for 23 Gs right now. That's crazy. Hey, look at that. We got a little stam buff. Huge. But, alright, guys. I think I'm going to call it. We got our 3 hours in. I've stayed away from tanking. It scares me. I feel more comfortable with my paladin. You should have just seen we had the roach out of a Muradin because we had a healer DC mid-pull. So we just had the roach out of a Muradin princess like 10 minutes ago. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna call it. I'll see you guys. I'll try and get back on tomorrow. We have TK though. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll stream raid for once. But alrighty, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Okay. Have a good night. Later, Dimitri. See you guys. Bye.